The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed. Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Fists. After me. Needed to hide. Father Lorgan. Helping me. Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
All right. What now?
You have my attention.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
Can't give up now.
Please, leave me be.
We would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
Outraged. Outraged. This is front page material.
Please, my son.
9.
We'd be safe in the game.
Fascinating.
Hear me out. Caress is caress.
The librarian does
Also has
on a staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
First they're always just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is caressed is caressed.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
Caress's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. Dancing,
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come up. Traded today, got tomorrow. Get 'em while they're on.
10 loaves of bread.
Up there. Danton's Dancing X. The Harper Safe House to your
I'll
heroes.
know it when I see it.
Good sir. Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolute Army slay siege. They won't care about you.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry...
You're in safe hands.
Certified non-magical...
First time.
The stitching on this leather armor is sublime.
We already helped you fix it.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Whatever.
Invented the
You know,
steel watch.
with my...
When are you getting out of
Yes, but they were Gorton's pleasure, which makes him the inventor.
No screw too loose, no door too unhinged.
Fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a shirt.
Hello? Hi! Over here! Me!
I'm sure I have some suede lying around here. Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a show.
I sense some hesitation in you.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
The lips, the tongue. Has been tried and tested by yours truly.
What does it feel like? Music stops. Continue dancing.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Sweeting, are you blushing? There is no shame in pleasure, even less when the pleasure is pain. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
You've done something wrong.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Pleasure to serve.
You have the key to
Done especially for you.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
They
will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength. Caress. Also has...
I found so many victims for Cazador here.
Staying in a...
They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind, part of me will miss it.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights. Sentience will be
My eye. Damn priest.
few lodgings.
How about...
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'd have thought you knew your own kind. I'm a halfling, you oaf?
I won't let anything...
Dar was the lightest that he was. Just but I know you have.
You'd think a bunch of martyrs would be happy to see a traitor.
I do.
Soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this. I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair. What now? What fun.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Careful, I bite.
What to do?
Don't touch me.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Keep a blade close.
The shapeshifter's key fit perfect.
No time to rest.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Yes?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered by my son.
It's to be expected. Some families just don't get along.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why? Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Still alive, so that's progress. list of names. Father Logan's on here, crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
Somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have. Make you feel better. Then fine.
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir. Exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burns like the noonday sun.
Did you see how far and the training?
Well, the person with you. Armor was a bargain.
They've enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it? Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door.
The absolute army slay siege. They won't care about you.
It's got private rooms, music.
You have the key to my heart in that high house of wonders.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take...
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir. Exquisite. Whatever we can get in Worm's Crossing. And if the patron confuses
Mate,
me
it's
for
your
a moment-
birthday. You deserve to cut...
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why you talking destruction. The possibilities are endless.
You have redcaps working in your circus?
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
The Absolute Army on its way. Lot of chance.
What's the harm in one night?
Robbers are usually decent enough. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Scraps for days.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
Thank you. Thank you. Now Brilgo's name has been cleared, we can extend our help to the refugees once more.
Looks like we're opening back up to the refugees. No rest for the wicked.
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
I warned the If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere.
See?
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state.
Martin!
That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To fill her fingers?
Are you sure? To meet my mother. The neighbours said they had 15.
The neighbours are talking out their asses. I sense some hesitation in you.
Let's get into their gyrometics. Or their targeting modules. Let the man breathe. That watcher sent them flying.
Yes, darling. It's very leather-like.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10. I got it.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Greeting. How may I be of service? Your father...
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
Well, hello. Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
The softest touch. Don't mind that. Almost too easy.
You're in sync.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch. This is safe to take.
Every substance has been tried.
When I was with my parents, remember?
Astonishing.
A little chicanery. Like candy from a gnome. What a generous pocket.
I sense some hesitation.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I got it.
Set your worries at ease. You're in sync hands.
Let's get going.
Every substance has been tried and
A long way from Waterdeep.
What does it feel like?
in a word, sir. Yes, almost painful. My body burned like the moon.
And the other person with you.
I've got a long road ahead.
Gandhi invented the steel watch. Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service? Harpers. I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it? Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself? She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it. Thank you. Right, Sommy. I would... Unless you're buying, then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark. A pleasure.
Shopping first. Dinner.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
Geraldus, you spoiled Orin's surprise. We'll deliver you alive for that. But not you.
Bloody doppelgangers!
nicely.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Morse,
What should I do? Got to move.
One can't always be a gentleman. Let's light them up.
moving.
These boots have seen everything.
Got to move.
A tale for the ages. On it. Blackbeard! 'Cause 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 'cause
The only way out is through.
Oren's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Thank you. I'm alive. That's more than the others can say. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. Old Danthelon included. The others, they're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar. The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir. Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir? I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Never a dull moment.
Actually, Gortash.
Don't look now. A little souvenir. On the hunt, a very penetrable pocket.
Caught with.
Like a wraith. You're coming.
Caught red.
Very, very quiet.
Hand in a pocket. Embarrassing.
Let's prowl. Delightful. Blessed oblivious.
Gortash invented them.
Looking ahead.
What? By the Morden Samuel's curlies went on down there. Of course they bloody did. Oh, clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by. I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now. I don't care much for your timing, but I like your gold well enough. Short, fat...
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Balduran? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say. Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative.
The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator. Good. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin... he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. And I was so busy telling you not to take her bait that I scarcely felt the hook in my own mouth. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun. dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.